To the task at hand. This hand is okay. I like this in this matchup. I like this because it's a mech. I like this because it's a spelljammer. So that would suggest this. We cut the good stuff cards, and we keep some setup. Right, this gives us mech progress, but is kind of bad otherwise. I mean, I guess this trades with Ooze favorably, but not massively, because you'll probably have some way of pinging it. If not immediately, then the following turn. I think we can go for this. Oh, awesome, we got double 2-drop. Keep Lightbender for sure. This is a full-on creep deck from Demonic. Oh, you know it! Also, hey, lads, I haven't seen you in ages. Shadow Nova, Darkspine, and Juggernaut. Alright, definitely glad I kept Lightbender. So, question 1. Do we wings the Mana Tile? Or do we draw a card? I think this is really vulnerable to Sphere of Darkness, so I think we can just chuck it. And we'll play the Winged Annoyance. This is nice because it prevents like double Ooze. Not much else, but every little helps. Crawler is fine. Single Ooze. I'm very tempted to just punch this to death. It's a bit greedy, but might get us there. 2 Lightbenders might actually do work here. Solarius we probably don't need yet. We've got a Spelljammer already. Why not place wings 1 tile ahead of Mana Tile? That is a very good idea. I will do that next time. I think I'm going to move before I attack to reduce the number of creep tiles that can potentially spawn. Cool. I'll put this over here as sort of a threat card that can nab a Mana Tile and look scary. Protecting it's kind of valuable because we get Roar up next turn as well. Actually, if I wanted to be a real troll, I could have put the wings here, so she can't move. Interesting. So I can come forward and Lightbender somewhere. Oh, awkwardly that leaves this tile up now. Oh, that's a really annoying spawn. I guess I can bend her here. Doesn't achieve much. Could just play the Spelljammer and wait on Lightbendering. Can make a 5/5 Spelljammer, draw extra cards. I feel like I should be proactive. Although I don't really have a way to empty my hand next turn. Tiny optimization will be attacking with general first and then with the minion. No, I want to attack with the minion first because it makes it more likely that only 1 creep tile spawns. Both tiles could have been created under the minion. That's true actually, but I think this makes it more likely. It's just 50-50. Is it? Maybe it's 50-50 either way. Yeah, I think it works out the same, doesn't it? So, I think I'm going to deny this Mana Tile, which means I'm playing the Spelljammer. I'll just roar it. Oh. Trading damage is a bit greedy, but I'm going to do it. I can't afford to give my opponent infinite time. That's a good pair of draws. Yeah, I think when the minion dies, it can still receive creep. Yeah, that gives a 1 in 4 of me taking less damage. I like it. So what are we doing next turn? Probably Lightbendering away some of these creep tiles. Going face with that. Oh no, it's just going to die, isn't it? Oh my. No. That's good. This is also good. So I guess we can punch the ooze and get some dispelling going. If I can put a lightbender... Oh, I can go Helm Lightbender. Dispel these. Seems reasonable. It lets the Spelljammer die, but that's not too bad. Because she has to either get another Abyssal Scar. No, I lie. It's going to die now because it got the creep tile. Unlucky. At least that way she doesn't draw cards, so that's not too bad either. Right. I don't feel like this is going very well. But here's Lightbender number 1. Life total wise, I'm probably okay. I have this and this. So I just need to make sure that my opponent's on low enough life that when I go for it, I can win. Hey, Rockin', how's it going? I'm good. I had a great weekend of playing lots of Magic the Gathering. So we're going to get Revenanted next turn. Oh god, second Elemental. Jeez. Fortunately, we have more Dispel. So I can either wipe away some of these... Oh, wait a minute. I can just Paragon it. So I can Death Pony, or I can Dispel it and play like this. I can Dispel some of the creep tiles, which probably doesn't work very well. I am going to need to get rid of some of these tiles before Obliterate comes out. Just got to pony up, I guess. I don't really want to get stuck in the corner. I do want to stay near this in case I Titan next turn. Does she go? Does she rev this? She might rev that. There's not much I can do about that. I guess I can run away from it afterwards. But she can position it so I can quite easily... She can quite easily position it to avoid that. I'm going to stay where I am. But not attack, because I'm very, very behind here. I guess at least she only has... Oh, disconnected. Okay, well that's fine then. How's it going? Can I battle you? Yes, sure. I heard Magic, did you go to the pre-release? I did indeed. I went to 2 Ixalan pre-releases and also did a draft with some prize packs that my friends and I had accumulated after the first one. And I won all my matches over the weekend. I went 12-0, which I'm really chuffed with. I guess when they disconnect, that is one way for them to not have Revenant. Okay, they do not have Revenant anyway. Oh, well, I guess maybe they're sandbagging it to play around like... Oh my god. Well, be a shame if I didn't have this second pony, wouldn't it? I like I dies because of... Bloody hell. Yep. Pony goes boom. I think there's much I can do about that. Do I go this way and take two? No, I don't go that way and take 2. I go this way and I can kill this next turn with the Arclight Regalia. And I guess in the meantime I will... It's very tempting to Azza Herald. I guess I can play the Sunwisp on a tile, so my opponent can't get another free tile off it. Although she can do that anyway with... Oh, not quite. Obliterate is 8 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. Doesn't kill me. I'm going to play the Herald because it gives me a slightly bigger chance of having something alive next turn to combo with my Titan. I think I'll just replace this. Sweet. Hey, new viewer here, also new to Duelyst, so forgive me for any stupid questions. Ask away, my friend. It is good to have you. I'm accommodating for any and all questions, no matter how stupid. They're not stupid. Yeah, always is a, I think, the third Juggernaut. I guess we can dispel that one. Maybe I'll get lucky and hit the third pony. I do not. Okay, I think we have to Lightbender. Much as I'd like to Titan, I don't think I can take 13. That would be a little ridiculous. So I can put it here. That gets a creep tile. And I can kill this with a Roar on the Herald. Or I can deploy a Spelljammer and punch it, which is probably better. Having board presence is good for Titan. So I think I'll just attack this. Put down a Spelljammer. Maybe here? Can't actually decide where is better. I'm going to move the Azure Herald down here so my opponent has to come near me if she wants to get a free kill on it. Or maybe here so I can still reach her next turn. Yeah, that seems better. That way she can't run away from it. And then Jammer goes here to reduce my opponent's body blocking ability. Render where the Azure is standing would dispel 4 creep tiles. Yes, but... Oh, I see, and it still hits the 12-12. I'd actually rather dispel this, to be honest, than the tiles themselves. My life total is high enough to play around Obliterate, for now. But this makes all my opponent's cards a lot better. Like, this with Shadow Nova is pretty terrifying. So I think that's better. There is a third Lightbender in the deck, so we can try and hit it. But we can also just start doing a pile of damage now with Titan. Ah. That's bad. But my opponent's really low on cards. No, she just drew 3 more because we both have Spelljammer in play. Right, so I can kill this, hit her in the face for a few damage. Seems nice. And she doesn't even gain anything because all my stuff has Force Field. Sweet. Can even make a Force Fielded Sun Wisp. Which is pretty good. I think the Spelljammer is now possibly counterproductive. I don't want to draw my opponent more cards. If I get a Tiger to get rid of this, that'd be good. Oh yeah, Mech as well, that's in my deck, isn't it? I've just been playing the fair plan the whole time. So, do I put my Titan on the creep tile? I think so. I think I want it just as aggressively positioned as possible. Even though I might take a damage, like, I don't actually care that much. It lets my opponent heal, but at the moment we're just winning on tempo and value. So do I roar this, or do I develop something? I'm going to go for the roar. I think the tempo's worth it. Oh, whoops, I should have put it there. I forget how my own cards work. That was really bad. She can kill that now. Oops. Oh well. Why did you go 2 tiles forward? Because I don't. I forgot. I was like, oh, if it's there, it blocks off more and threatens the Kaleno. You get into the habit of thinking a certain way. You got to make mental shortcuts to complete your turn in time, and so you make misplays. That's what that was. Yeah, it's not too bad. If it dies, my opponent doesn't draw extra cards, so getting this off the board is not actually terrible. But obviously, I'd much rather have a 7/5 with Force Field. She's not even killing it, so this is fine. Double Kaleno. Whatever. Eep. Okay, so she's not going to draw the card at least. And she's luring that. That's fine. Okay. I need to be here, obviously. We can go double chassis, which is quite nice against my opponent's removal options. Sweet. Can we Mechazor? No, I've only played 2 mechs. No, this does make a Mechazor. Yeah, okay, let's do this then. The real question is, do we try and get a Mechazor with Force Field? But I think the answer to that is quite obviously no. Do I stand the Lightbender on the tiles? It's really easy for my opponent to kill it. That's kind of alright though. She has to put something into it. Right. Chassis number 1. Chassis number 2. Position so as to body block me from Kaleno. Go ahead. I smell an Obliterate. Yeah. I mean, Obliterate doesn't do that much. She has to trade in a lot of her resources to get rid of the force fields first. I say it doesn't do that much. It does kill this. It's pretty relevant. But she'd have to, like, cash these in. And then we just, like, we have 5 cards in hand to what would be her 1. She can ping this. So I guess this gets to stay alive. But it doesn't mean too much. She would then, I guess, be able to hit off the artifacts. But we've got another Titan, so it doesn't matter. Force Field equals Divine Shield from Hearthstone. Force Field is like better Divine Shield. It regenerates every single turn, including in yours and your opponent's. Black Sun Omega, it's Son of Makuta, top left. Mechazor getting Force Field to block Obliterate is actually clever. I hadn't thought of that. This deck has more to it than I realized. I mean, that attack kind of telegraphs said Obliterate. But I think she's wondering whether to attack it with her face or use one of the Kalenos up. My god. Here we go. But the Kalenos are going to die anyway. I guess it just gets in more damage on my face. Pretty good. Oh no, she left one of them alive. Right, this. Not this. We need to not dig my opponent for extra cards. Sweet, more Titans. I could play this in Solarius instead of healing. We're on 7 with a Regalia. If she has like Demonic Lure plus Revenant, we die. But I think we die to that anyway, right? If we're going face, she can, even if we're on 10, she can lure this and attack for lethal. So we can't beat Lure plus Revenant this turn. We beat Revenant itself. But it's sad. Like, I don't know if we beat Revenant itself long term. But she hasn't had it yet. She probably only just found the Obliterate. I don't think my opponent had much in hand before then, so let's go for the greedy line. The actual reason I'm doing this isn't so much because I need to draw cards, it's because I want the mana efficiency. Like now we can play Double Herald next turn, which probably stabilizes us. 10-8 Mechazor with Force Field would have been great, especially because of Frenzy. That's spicy. It's possible my opponent actually was just sitting on the Obliterate and saved it for the Mechazor. That would have been smart as well. Yeah, that attack there shows no lure. This is good. She's going to punish it, maybe? Yep. And then knock off the Arclight Regalia by cashing in the last Kaleno. Yeah, and then hopefully lose the game to this. She gets a bunch of creep tiles back, that's a problem. Not much I can do about that without any dispel, though. So... Ooh, I can roll this and then not... Oh no, I can't as a herald if I do that. Can we beat second obliterate? She gets 8 tiles. We can if we play this. We can't otherwise. Except that in order to kill this, I have to take 6 anyway. So we can't beat second obliterate full stop. I'm going to mill a ton of cards this turn. Alright. Let's hope she doesn't kill us. Oh! Yes, mill bad cards. 1 card left. She's got 2 chances to hit it. And then we win. Does Revenant kill us? Revenant also kills us. Uh-oh. Yes! Okay. Got there. My god. That was close as hell. That was a really good game, actually. I enjoyed that. I was a bit worried this deck was going to be dull. That was not dull at all. That was well good. Hello.